This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the FIU Panthers and the Florida Gators. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the FIU head coach pregame. He has been warning his players all week. They're in the top 25. They might have the most talent, but he understands this environment is insane. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football, and he understands they can disrupt play calling, communication at the line of scrimmage. He has been playing crowd noise all week in practice to make sure his players are prepared. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So FIU's offense will go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver, coming off a splendid performance, more than 100 yards receiving and a couple of touchdowns. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll go to the counter play. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. He just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
FIU will line up to punt. Having to kick it away after a 3 and out's not what they had in mind.
Right.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I know we're going to lose this game.
Florida's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And his junior tight end is a steady, productive piece of their attack. Coming off a game in which he had 6 grabs, 2 of them going into the end zone in their victory.
Just tail off the back.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now on 2nd down. Quarterback keep. Runs through the tackle. Might have a chance.
Perfect blocks. He had got all the perfect blocks. Cheat code activated. Yeah.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. The throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Makes a catch. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
He pushed you over, Mason. He literally pushed you over and went to where he needed to go.
Let's it fly.
Ooh.
Into the end zone, and it's picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
I don't even know what happened.
Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Hand off from the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Wants to throw. It's Berry. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
I can't. 13 dropped every ball I gave to him.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
You gotta get skinny, JoJo.
Get 3 out to the 34.
You gotta get skinny.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
FIU will line up to punt. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller. Happens down near the goal line, David. With this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll go right back to it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Gators are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's John. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. quickly to the line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. From the red zone, looking for a man. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his back in the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
On second and goal, they go right back to it. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
Never getting stopped on that second down. Don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's third and goal. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's fourth down for this defense. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Especially with
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll corral him and get him down at the
We got to do
17-yard
better
line on
on
the
offense.
return.
We haven't even completed passes.
Panthers offense comes out ready to go
I
on
know
the
it's raining
attack.
to pass.
They're going to need to get something
He's happy
started,
that I'm
finding
too.
themselves in a 3-0 hole. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Both scoring teams.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Right back to it. Pulled down for the tackle.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Looking to pass. It's Sperry. Fires quickly. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. About to start the second period here. Holly, what have you got on the weather?
Well, guys, as I mentioned early in that first quarter, there was some rain, but the bad news, it is getting very heavy right now. Players are starting to rush and grab their jackets, trying to get towels to dry off the ball. Things are starting to get a little bit crazy down here on the sideline as the rain is really coming down. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Under fire. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Maybe some room here.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete on the right side. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give out of the gun. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. Looking for a man. It's Sperry. Got it. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense caught. He gets it in. Touchdown, Panthers. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. They'll run it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. Got him downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Gators are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying to impose their will with the run. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox, toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. I mean, when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we face. And I think in the SEC today, you've got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
They go to the ground. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. Keeps it on 1st down. Got a little grass. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Gators will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they will score! Touchdown, Gators! Lining up to add another.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks in.
I gotta check that quarterback. He be sprinting out of there real quick. Let me see what this QB be running, bro. 83 speed. My QB's at 83 speed. And his acceleration better. Oh, this ain't. Do the same. Change directions, 85. His 96. Okay, that makes sense.
For the touchdown.
So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bowie. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Fires to the tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And after the interception, able to get it plus 10. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game now. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points.
He's loose. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Man, how nice is it to have such a playmaker that you can just dump it off to him. And you just get it to him, and he does the rest. And that's why they do this. They make sure they have a chart that they get this guy the football in space in different ways, and you see why. He chews it up after the catch, making his quarterback look great.
Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. He fires one deep down the right side.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the 1st half. It is a 1st down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash.
You should have. Throwing the ball.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. They're back to within a touchdown.
Take a
17-10 is the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the head.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We get things going here with a look at Charlotte taking on the number 20 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the 49ers looking to bounce back from the Game 1 loss. They lead here in the first half. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the ACC. Now over to your game inside the Swamp. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Round and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter.
He's going to break you off. They'll really stand out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. As we get set to start the second half, Holly Rowe with an update on the weather.
Hey guys, I do have some news to report to start this second half. As you know, we had a little bit of light rain in that first half, but it did not seem to affect play. But now it is really coming down. I will keep you posted on how the players...
This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. And he knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Remember, down where you start the slide, he'll be short of the line to gain.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Panthers are flying down the field. To the air, it's Berry. Skips away from pressure. That's reeled in. It's Carter. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Under fire. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. He's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short. And those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it. But they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Firing to the right, complete. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Scanning the field, it's Sperry. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters.
This is a big boy ball, y'all. It doesn't matter.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that
the
W.
top tier of Florida.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down.
Stay competitive. You got to stay on top
Right
of it.
back to the well.
You got to stay on
They
top
get
of
him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
it.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So, nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance.
Not even knowing
third down
what they're
opportunity.
doing.
It's in their favor.
Not even knowing.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. To throw, it's Sperry. They're working that left side. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Quarterback making adjustments. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his tight end.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Hand off from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Back to pass on second down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Rushes on him. He gets away. They stop him right at the 25-yard line. That's well short of the first down, certainly in field goal range, but let's see what they do here.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. It was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Thanks. My offensive lineman, my center.
Off the play fake on first down.
Never the right there for me.
Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Now the play fake.
What?
Quick strike complete.
So many things should have happened right there. From the sack to the interception.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, come on.
Aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He's going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact. They do in situations like that.
You're not going to win, guys.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond.
He definitely tackled me before the ball arrived.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Upstairs to make the catch. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Panthers get it right back with a score of their own. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle.
We ain't gonna stop fighting for it. I know y'all the big dogs, but we ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't
On
scared
the
of y'all.
move from inside his
We're
spot.
not scared. We just know we can't.
Nice
We
job
can't make these
executing
mistakes.
all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Gators sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Finding some room. And his motors are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Now on first down from the 43. Might as well give it to him again.
Let's go.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Look
On
at
the
that
move,
open
he
face, oh.
He's got an open man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. There he goes. Ripping through the defense. He'll be pushed out of...
Well, I'm gonna bounce back next week. I wasn't about to show how we were sure. I want to see where we were at. Were we ready? And we were not ready. All the offensive linemen I can get. That's what we need. We're not going to be able to compete with the big dogs until we get the offensive line. It's really that simple. So I said, I mean, it's a pressure. It's pretty good. I'm probably not ranked anymore. Yeah. Oh, we gotta beat these guys by 7? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Defensive tackle, 81 strength, sir. That's unacceptable as a defensive tackle. First. Yes. No. Standing in. No, sir. Are we at home? If we at home, we about to show out. We're on the road. This is annoying.
This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful
It's
Boca
raining
Raton,
here.
Florida. There's nothing quite like
Absolutely
a great
great.
rivalry matchup in college
Absolutely.
football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the FIU Panthers and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. This game started.
No 3-and-outs, fellas.
From
I'm kind of
inside
starting
the
slow.
10, here he comes.
Let's start
Able
fast,
to
please.
find enough room to get it out
Get on the
of
board
the
first.
25. He's brought down at the 26. Now the Panthers offense will take the field
I
first.
have not lost to
Last
Florida
time these
Atlantic
two
since I
rivals
started
got
this
together,
coach.
guys, there were
Bobby
hurt
Biscoff
feelings
is
and some
3-0.
dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to
You're
cook
cool,
up
I
some
didn't.
revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited. And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy.
Oh, he's got some.
Oh, my God.
And he falls
Thank
on
you,
top
bro.
of his own fumble. FIU pushing tempo. Looking downfield, it's Berry. Into the end zone. And he
Let's run the
can't
ball.
quite make the connection as
The
he was
ball's
trying
getting-
to
it's
pay
getting
off this
slippery
red
out
zone
there.
opportunity.
I can tell.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incomplete.
Got some room, headed to the goal line.
That's why you start off fast.
And he'll
That's how you start off
finish the
fast.
line
I
at
love
the
it.
end zone.
Let's get up out of here, man.
Touchdown, FIU.
Both of the time.
And it feels good
Get back to
land that
Miami,
first
bro.
big
We've
punch
been on
against
the
a
road
rival,
to Florida
doesn't it?
No doubt.
all
In a game
week.
like this, too, you just want to be
We went from
executing
games
at a
good to
high
Boca
level
Raton.
early. So, David, that's got to feel
We're gonna
great
leave
getting
here
on
with
the
a
board
win.
first.
And settles
We was in
everyone
Orlando
down. All the
the week
nerves, all
before.
the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can
Yeah,
kind
man.
of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Oh no,
So
actually,
Florida
USF.
Atlantic's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He threw for 6 touchdowns in their victory last time out.
what?
Bunch formation for
Oh,
these
I
receivers.
said it. Boy, y'all better be on y'all best behavior.
Here's Brown to begin the drive. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
This is really the gauge where we are, and
Let's see what
especially
they've
in the
got on
conference.
2nd
We
and
actually
14.
pretty much dominate
Looking
these
to
guys.
fire.
We're pretty legit.
Gets rid of it. Snagged in the middle. It sucks. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
they
sir.
get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Good defense.
Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it from the gun.
I
A
see you,
confident,
71.
tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
See, sir.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game
hurt a
long.
lot
If you can
last
have
year,
that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
To the house.
Inside the 45. There's some room.
To the house.
He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Quick completion on the out route. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And look, defenses obviously have to play man coverage in different situations of the game, but you got to wonder if this defense wants to keep playing man after giving up that big play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open, and they go with the pass. I love it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida International.
And he's in for his 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Might as well stick with him. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Smashes through the tackle. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They'll run it from the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw.
Oh my, JoJo's not paying attention. JoJo, you gotta pay attention to the holes that are right there, bro. If you would have just turned and looked around, bro. Just turn and look around, bro. Cause you had all that green right in front of you. Nobody was covering.
Pick up 2 to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
I can't trust
Rides to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Reads it, fires complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one.
All right, let's get another squad. Let's get another touchdown.
No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, I can't see this boy Sterling Johnson today.
By the hog mollies
y'all
up front.
can't
The guys
see
who
me
never
today.
get credit, the big boys, the big nasties, the
Not
big
today.
uglies, they put their hand in the dirt, they go after those
That boy
defensive
just cut
linemen,
right to
create
the
some holes
outside,
where the
boom,
runners can
and was
make
gone.
plays, can get in space,
Good block,
and make these
JoJo.
huge chunks.
I needed all of that.
Barely time to catch our
Let's see if they
breath
can-
after
let's
that
see
one,
if
and
they
they've
can
got it
hang with
1st
it.
and 10, threatening
I'm
just
gonna see what
outside
you
the
can
red
do,
zone.
brother.
The play action fake.
Look at Pasley open.
Got it.
Oh, big boy
Get it all
open.
the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice completion there. They ran it the play before, and now here they are knocking on the goal line again in the red zone.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started.
It's not looking good for you Atlantics. Nothing looking good. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta do all this. Y'all let them score after I did not.
Ford International comes out to start this drive. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Makes the grab. Still caught, and he's got room.
Oops.
He's at the 20.
That was cold-blooded, boy.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want,
That's my kick returner. Oh, got through the. He should have tackled him. What is one doing? One, you a scrub.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
But 3's big, bro.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
Hey, man.
Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And
we should have
beat
Florida. We should have beat the Raiders. Maybe if we had a better quarterback, we probably would have. But really, if we would have had a better offensive line, we probably would have. That was the key.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
You got to build up the offensive line.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive.
The guys in this conference.
Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it,
David, the time to start
country? Nah, right now. Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession.
That big team, none of
He's
it.
taking the shot.
Look at that beauty. Ball. What are you doing? Who is that? Not going him. 19? Johnson, bro, you are my best. You are my best cover. Well, you be covering all day. You got 2 interceptions already.
Maybe
what are you
run
doing?
the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. That's exactly what happened. Nice job.
The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Across the 25 to the 24.
Let's see. Okay, I gave him 3. I got SJ.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Oh. Out
across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
To the air, it's Berry.
Damn, bro.
And the defense makes
Vertigo,
a play. They get the
Vertigo is
down
open, but he's slow.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Stumbled to the ground.
And that's better protection up front. And when you put your quarterback in that 2nd and real long or 2nd and long, known passing situations, it makes it harder to execute. And I like it because he stayed patient, kept it underneath, and now it's 3rd medium. Great job by the quarterback, staying on schedule, staying in rhythm.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Trying to do it.
Come on, Sterling, get there.
And they'll make the tackle.
Damn,
for
bro.
no gain.
Offensive line trashed me out. Oh, let's take it in half. It's just 30 seconds left. Go to the next quarter.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. On the run from inside his own 5.
You got to make these boys fumble, Fuller. Make them fumble, baby.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Quarterback making checks.
Yeah, that's what I want you to do, Pepperoni. Yeah,
dropping back, it's Barry. Unloads to the wideout.
Come on.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. They've got the screen set up. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
To the air on 2nd down. Looking left. A strike downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Buys a little extra time. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football.
Touchdown, Panthers! And the pummeling has started. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
My recruiting has been
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
We're going to take this program
So here comes the Florida
You hear me?
Atlantic offense
You
ready to go
understand me?
They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their
I
own
wish you could, like,
territory, hoping
change
this drive will be
uniforms.
more productive.
But I chose this team because of their uniforms.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen.
All right. We got first down.
This offense has it with really good field position.
A lot of curls, fam.
To the air, it's Berry. That's caught. It's Bowie. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They'll try to get the first through the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big
Did he drop
play.
the ball?
Got to give the defense credit on
He
that play. Taking
Sterling.
everything
What are we
away,
doing,
forcing
Playboy?
the incompletion. Now it's decision
What are we
time.
doing?
4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And the field goal
How do you
unit
drop
is
the
on the
ball?
field.
I mean, it's raining.
And there is a degree of
Still.
difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash.
Ah.
Oh, the attempt is no good. Oh, they missed the field goal. That's about
Just a waste.
a lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Crosses to 35.
And we got 200 yards. We got to have 200 yards.
First down for this offense.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10.
No, keep the main thing, family.
They'll try the run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
For Heisman, you have to run the ball. And it's just going to get you picked off.
We reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Keep it on the ground. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more certain.
And what you ask quarterbacks to do nowadays and how much you put on their plate, one mistake is okay. Those usually aren't the ones that are going to kill you. So one mistake, back-to-back weeks, that's fine. You just can't make multiple, but the team's winning this week, which is the most important stat that he cares about.
Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop on the defense. Jason, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Fires
Damn
to
it,
the
that
right.
threw. I thought he was going to
It's
move.
picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I
real chance
I
on the
looked him
return,
off
but they
and
got it
then
at
looked
the
right back and he
34.
was still there after I
Now,
picked it up.
after the interception, there is
God
a man
damn
who's
it.
still down on the field. The Owls' offense comes out ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. He's got him. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
With the pressure.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football, gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Tight end now in motion.
So I don't know what they're going to do with this.
Keep it on the ground. It's
Oh, he
Red.
got the. He found the freaking
He's
hole.
got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep
It
this
was
drive
close too
going.
for a minute now.
This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Nobody's.
Fires to the big fella.
Why is nobody going
Breaks
here?
into the open. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red
And then
zone.
you mess
at the
around, got
18.
yourself hurt.
Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs.
Nobody was guarding that man.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Mooney. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Fires toward the end zone.
What?
In the end zone, he's got it. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
And this is the part of the field where you gotta love to
That
have
fool
the big
wasn't even
tight ends.
paying
These guys are
attention.
used all over the
And he,
field now.
bro,
Find those
the tight end
mismatches,
just
Palmer. Nice throw.
jumped all
Nice
over his
catch.
damn back.
Man, I remember a time when tight ends were
Idiot,
for
turn
5-yard
around. You
outs
could have had
and
an
block.
interception.
How
You
nice
could
is it
have
to
had
a
just
guy with this
something.
guy's size and speed
Nothing.
to stretch the field
He gave me
vertically, get
nothing.
into the end zone
He wasn't
quickly,
even covering
and be a
his
great
man
target for
properly.
you. That's every quarterback's dream.
And listen,
Sometimes
you start to get desperate,
really
right? Late in the game, it's in the
AI
fourth quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some
crazy,
way,
guys.
and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside. Something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now, even more down the stretch.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes a stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. FIU mounting a threat in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Murray. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it.
Boy.
We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. So go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
That was a catch, bro.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone.
Chance to it.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot
out of bounds, JoJo? No, hold on now.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback. There was not a big window. He's throwing the in-breaking route. It's coming from his left, and he's got to fit that football into a really tight space where his guy can make the catch. Very confident throw that time by the QB.
Florida Atlantic races to the line.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And now...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's taking a deep shot.
Damn it. Starting to get back there, nigga.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down.
God damn.
To keep this drive alive. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains.
Slow
Wants
it.
to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here's a heat. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground, and the defense, they win it for their team.
Just great job taking away the initial read, right? Like he wanted to throw the football.
Great
initial coverage. Then it breaks down a little bit, and now you got to chase.
Get
you
your
play
weights
that
in.
second play. They do it masterfully. In a big moment, man. They
game.
chase him down.
Bouncing
They
back
get to the
from the loss
QB,
to the
and they
Gators.
call game and walk out of here with a W.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Looking for space. It's Murray. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard
my
pickup
own
and the
men
first
be
down.
like sabotaging
Here's
me,
this
bro.
offense with a fresh set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win,
I didn't put my boy back in.
Glorious. To be able to brag, to be able
Sorry,
to text
Sterling,
message
that
your
was my
buddies, to
fault.
be
I
able
owe
to
you.
post stuff
I
on
owe
social
you. I
media.
owe
It's a
you.
lot of fun.
I owe
Fans
you.
like it more than anybody, but
Yeah.
it's something that you every year you have a couple games
Appreciate
start.
y'all.
This was
What's
one of them,
up?
Jesse.
What's up?
They took
What's
care of
up?
business,
What's up?
and
What's
now you
up?
move on to the next.
They really did. And we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see.
I'm worried about recruiting. Yeah. Let's go on to the next week, and that'll be it for today. Hey, all y'all watching, appreciate y'all for joining me today. Like, subscribe, leave some comments, say what's up, tell me what you're from, what you like, what you're doing, how you feel. Come on. If you like the gameplay, let me know. I'm gonna keep it coming. I got a brand new league I just joined. There's a whole bunch of fuck niggas I gotta play. Nah, this is my partners. There's a whole bunch of my partners I've been playing in Madden, and we kind of started up the league last year. Well, really when NCAA came back. So they started up another league, and we're gonna get it cracking. I am playing with Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. So we'll be starting that season tomorrow. But I'll still be doing this my own stuff. So, but those games are going to be tough because it's going to be pretty much a full league. But we'll see who we face. Matter of fact, let me check that team just to get a little preview of what I got. Oh, this ain't gonna be on here because this is 3 years ahead of time. How can I just hit the rosters? There we go. Okay, we got some speed on this girl. We got some speed on the team. Not good. Hey, hey, hey. We might be alright. We might be alright. That's my freshman. Oh. You have a good night. See you tomorrow.